What's up, everyone? Today we are going to work on another antique lock. That's right, this one's a 2-lever. Uses a little small barrel key. I had 3 choices for this one, and we had the plain nickel style key right there. This post right here uses a smaller diameter post than some, so we're able to use a different hole diameter key. Some of these keys have a bigger hole diameter and they would have different shapes. However, these particular keys are the 3 that I had right now to be able to make the key for this one. They're all a little bit smaller hole diameter, just different shapes. These 2 are brass with a obvious finish on them. They're solid brass. This is a milled metal style key. The customer ended up choosing this key, and we're going to make one, and it is going to be fairly straightforward. I'm going to hold it up next to the lock and match it up. This particular one, they all would have to be ground down to pass that. This particular key actually does not have to go down that far at all, and you can see as well when we hold up the width, it's going to have to be cut down just a bit, but not too much. So basically we would just take our and unfortunately these are a little harder to see on these finished keys than on other ones, but don't really need to mark it. But we're just going to take off a little bit right there, hold the key up to see about how thick it is, and we can see that we're going to need to that doesn't work, does it? Let's see, we need to take off probably about that much because you do have the width of the case too. So we're going to do all this just on a hand file. There's no point in risking it on a bench grinder, even though we could probably take it off real quick right there. But let's just get it clamped up and knock those 2 down so that it fits the keyway, and we can go ahead and start determining what the bidding for this particular 2-lever lock is. key cut down to fit into the lock. We've got a hard stop. If we look, the bolt's closest this way. That can trick you up. It could actually angle up and come over, so the inside could actually be, instead of further away from the front, it could actually be up in here. But if we Alright, after turning it a few times in the lock, we can see a mark starting right there. So what that is a lever, not the bolt, hitting right there on that mark, if you can see it. So we need to go ahead and file that part down. After taking down where the two levers are just a bit, try it in the lock again, and we can see it's pushing the levers up like it's supposed to. Now at this point we are not sure whether or not it's passing by the bolt yet. If we look, when the levers raise up just a bit there, we can see the second lever, looks like, needs to be cut, and the front lever definitely needs, there we go. Okay, so the tip of the key just passed by the bolt front, and if we look in there, we can see the first lever that you see there is pretty much, looks like perfect, and then that second lever, so basically we're just cutting down the middle of the key. once we take the key out, we should see it marking again where we're going to cut. Looks like we have to come down a little bit. That front lever is, if I can put a light on it right there, the very first lever is sticking up too far, so it needs to go down just a bit. That is not hard to accomplish. Touch that tip up a little bit. And square up the cuts just a bit. Chamfer, chamfer. And this should get us close to a finished key. Let's check it out. Hey. Hey, a little rough. Let's see what's causing it to be rough. Front wafer, or front lever, I should say. Still just a little high. That should help that. Let's go ahead and go down just a bit on the other cut as well. And we got a little mark on the tip of the key that is from it being kind of squared off. So we're going to round that again. And we have what is likely a completed key. a slightly different shaped file to get a little bit squarer cuts here. Across the flat. Alright, y'all, that'll wrap that up. And everything's looking pretty good. Let's touch up there just a bit. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. If you have any questions or comments, or if we can help you with any of these types of locks, send us an email at selockandkey@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a great one.